Well, hi, Tom. So good to see you. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me. And I would love it if you could please introduce yourself and tell us what you do, what you were doing, I guess, before we met.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Tom Westman, and so I'm living in St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm a business analyst. So for the past 7 years, I've been working at Anheuser Busch, and I've been spending that time doing different roles within being a business analyst.
And how long were you in that role, Tom?
I've been at AB total for about 7 years. The role that I'm currently doing is working specifically with pricing, and I've been doing that for just a little under 3 years.
Okay, perfect. And what was going on when we met? You had started looking for another role, I believe.
Yes, exactly. It got to be where I spent those 7 years. I was on several different teams, and it became clear that I had kind of made my rounds within AB and within the office where I am. And so if I were to be looking for other things, I'd be probably looking off site and different areas. It's AB, there's many different places around that I could move to and things. But here in St. Louis, I felt like I'd exhausted my options, and I definitely needed a new challenge. I spent a number of years doing pricing and felt like I wanted to learn and kind of grow and do something else. So that was my motivation there.
Hmm. And had you been job searching for a little while before we met?
I was, yes. I so very casually,
Yes.
but I think probably about 6 months before I contacted you, I had been thinking about and doing little things to look for a job. Yep.
Yeah. And I'd love to know because I know you shared with me, you sent me an email to let me know that you had secured a new position. I'd love it if you could share what that is, what type of company it is for. Would you be able to share that?
Sure. So yeah, I'll be working as a distribution analyst for Bayer, which is a pharmaceutical company. And and I'm really grateful for that because it'll expand, kind of my horizon, do something else and kind of exercise different muscles. Um, and yeah, like you had mentioned, it's kind of a transfer to a different industry and also with a different, kind of a job title, different role. So.
Yeah, I mean, you've managed to change industry and change role, which, can be a challenge in terms of career change, right? It's usually easier to make a change of industry within the same role or same role within the change of industry, but you managed to do both at the same time. What do you feel was the secret to making that happen?
Reaching out to you was a big part of that because, you know, I really just need, actually, the thing that helped me, I think, the most was just talking things out. Um, the second thing that helped me the most was the advice about the documents, the resume and the cover letter and LinkedIn. So those kinds of things, the material aspects of of taking steps to do the job searching. I was taking steps where I was going at the end part of it where I would just try to fill out applications and I kind of knew that it wasn't being successful, and I wasn't doing it exactly the right way. And so having somebody talk me through the whole process of what's going on, what are you doing? Let's maybe take a few steps back and do all of the proper steps so that when you're actually doing the searching at the end of it, it'll be more successful.
Yes, yes. It's like a recipe, right? You have to follow the steps in order for the cake to bake, right? In a way.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
That's what I was
it
doing. I was shoving things in the oven and no, it doesn't work that way.
it was a flop, right? Yeah. Were there any results, I guess, that surprised you pleasantly from the program from working together?
What stood out to me most was LinkedIn. The tips and tricks about LinkedIn and about what to think about for how the search optimization works, how just the psychology of what recruiters look for when they look through the page, and when you're filling out LinkedIn, I was often filling it out for myself, honestly, right? Like I wanted it to look pretty and I wanted it to make sense to me, and I wasn't filling it out with a recruiter's eye in mind. And so that as you were going through the videos and, saying, hey, here's what to do, you have experience in these industries and you know what the recruiters are looking for. That was a huge thing for me to see, oh, this is what it needs to look like, because that's what's going to be effective.
Right. And what started happening after you updated your LinkedIn profile the way that I taught you?
Oh, for sure. The responses that I got back were I was getting little trickles, but I noticed as soon as my page was updated and then I started searching, I was getting responses back. And for example, I was not getting really any unsolicited. What it is like I noticed that I was winding up in people's searches and people were reaching out to me, not me having to find everybody.
How did that feel?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was great. In fact, even I ended up not staying in pricing. I'm glad that I didn't. But the fact that I had the pricing experience as my most recent role, I got a couple of people who were like, "Hey, we're looking for a pricing person," and I'm like, "Yeah, this makes total sense. This is kind of how the world is supposed to work. I'm a pricing guy right now." And it made sense that people were working out for pricing. So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't, that I'm getting to do something else that just worked out the best for me. But at the time when I first, finished my profile, things were happening that I had always kind of wanted, like, hey, it'd be nice if somebody could find me.
Instead of you always having to reach out to them, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's wonderful. And what would you say to someone who's considering investing working with me? Would you say it's worthwhile?
for sure. The benefit of being able to talk through with somebody who's got experience, who knows just the job searching process, who has experience in the industry. So not just the job, not just a coach, but somebody who has been in her career in the different roles that are you're able to inform your coaching with that real experience. That was very valuable to me. That practically was able to help. I mean, do you see this particular thing that you're struggling with? I've been there. Here's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely a good return on your investment. It sounds like, there will be a possible return as well in terms of the new role. There's like growth opportunities there for you as well moving forward.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, no, this role will be great for the experience that I'll gain. And in fact, I talked to the person that I was talking to at the new company, and they said that, definitely we're a growth company and that those opportunities will be there, as long as you work hard, of course. But yes, that's something that I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I have no doubt you're going to work hard. I mean, this is the thing, you got this amazing result, but I know you put in the work as well, right? Working together. And so kudos to you for getting that result. How does it feel to have found that amazing opportunity?
Oh, I'm super excited. That's what it is like, I do feel like I can work hard, but sometimes you're not working smart. You need to have that energy and hard work channeled. So I'm very grateful to you for that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. And I have no doubt that you will do an excellent job at your new company. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.